From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break. Opposite. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Ready, ready. 10 black. 10.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that third down pick turns into 6, right?
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. 49ers nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Correct one. Set. Ready.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Ready. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to receive a wide open left side. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Cut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Niners going to be set up for first and goal. This play moves them down to the 1.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Black. 95. 43 rail. Rail. Yellow. Ready?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Reload. Ready? Panther 60. Check, Matt. Ready?
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Mustang 19. Ready? Viking 18.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
4 makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Come on, set. 70, Timberwolves.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Deputy Lions. Go, Reed, go.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. That's a nice job keeping it balanced in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Panther Street. Ready.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Panther 11. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady.
Here's a run. Oh, a loose football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one grabbed by Austin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
10 black, 12 green. Black ultra. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
47-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Hill looks to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Seattle.
41-yard line.
Down. Rig alert. Cougar 19.
Here's a run going left. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Now, faking the give. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll look to throw. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the 49er first down.
They'll set up the screen to Hall, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Pushed out to his left. A minute 56 to play in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. It's going to be third. They need one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, like the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of.
And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown. 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season. On is Moody to add the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
Lion.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 12. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Once again, it's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go!
He'll get this out wide. And he's in! Touchdown, Seattle.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle form, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Pearsall going to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Come on, set! 52 blue, cut!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Down. Watch it. 6, black, 95. Set.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves! Mustang 19! Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go!
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Third and inches. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? Roll, Cowboy 80.
We'll try and run it with Walker. 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 11. And quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong 1st down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Watch your keep. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and a yard.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, cover 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
60 Bison.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Yellow, line it, set.
They'll go again with Hall.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He finds Austin with the ground. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Let's go now. Blue, check. Red, 38. Ready?
Again, here's Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set!
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 19 left, Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They need to get this to the 23.
Here we go,
Here's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Dragon 60. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Ready.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That one, take it in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Moody now for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. does not go in. It's no good, and they're unable to add the point after. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Green jack. Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Blue striker. Black 40. Stand.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Kenneth Walker still on the move. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's going to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Check.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
On the ready. Watch it. Sit. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Blue, 32. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
19 Tiger.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the draw with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Now Walker. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.